Hey, yo, what's good? What's happening? What is the story? What is good in this place, man? I'm telling you, we have a very, 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 very special guest in the building tonight. It's your guy, TMC Media, TMC Afrosounds. And we got someone, man, like, who just got hit after hits. Beautiful music, straight from the heart, straight from the soul. We've got Camidoh in the building, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. Appreciate you coming, staying here with us and talking, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my bro. How you doing?
Yeah, man, we're good, man. We're over here in Melbourne City, man. Where are you at the moment, bro?
I'm in Ghana, bro.
Yeah, man. The home, the motherland, huh?
Yes, sir.
Ghana,
Yes, sir.
man. I heard a lot about Ghana, bro. Like a lot of beautiful artists, man. I've worked with a couple of them. Worked with Kiddy. I worked with Stoneboy. We shot a music video for him. I feel like you guys are just so down to earth. You're so grounded. Tell me a little bit about Ghana, man. Like, what's is that? That's high life. Is that where it all began, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. Ghana is like it's a very peaceful place, honestly. It's just that zone you get into, and then it's like it's not too much like interruption from, police, society. You're not scared of like guns, like you're not scared of nothing. It's more so it's an environment for like, it's mostly the perfect environment for like creatives. Do you know what I mean? But it's like a perfect environment for like, you have a peace of mind. The beach is here. Mostly when I'm asked to like describe Ghana, it's like you have this mental picture of the place as a free place. But it's like you can't really like pinpoint anything. It's mostly like that's the most significant thing I can use to describe Ghana. Like it's a very peaceful, place for like a creative to like think and make music.
It sounds like you're doing an advertisement, bro, to come to Ghana. So everyone watching this, man.
Yeah, they need to pay me, man.
Maybe they can get a tour, man. They can do the VIP tour with Camidoh, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You can show them what's up, man. You can show them the beautiful sights to see, man. I see a lot of beautiful things in your music videos, man. You're doing your thing out here, man.
Yeah.
You've really done your thing, man. Like in a place like Ghana, it seems like there's a few artists, man, but not everyone makes it, bro. Like, why did you start doing music? Why did you feel like you have something to say, but in music form, creative wise? Tell me how you started music.
Honestly, I never really thought I was going to be making music. Like, I thought I was going to be a pilot because, like, growing up, I was really, really fascinated by, like, planes, seeing, like, airplanes. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't think that something like that was possible, right? But then, growing up, I was so like into it. And then one time I was just in an internet cafe and my cousin just played me Akon. It's like, oh, since you're not doing anything, let me play you some music. And then he just played me Akon, Don't Matter. And that's when everything changed for me, bro. That's when everything changed. It's like, I was like, what? Like, it was so new to me. And Don't Matter sounded so fresh. I was like, Akon in his white tee, in the drop top with the girl, and it was so beautiful. I found his like personality very attractive. I was like, nah, I want to be so cool like this. And
but what if
the girls?
But what if you saw Top Gun, bro, with Tom Cruise, with his girl on the motorbike?
Yeah, that's it too. Do you know what I mean? But for me, it was just the whole personality, and then the product that was coming out of him. It was like the music. It sounded so cool. It's like, nobody wanted, like, it sounded so cool. And I was like, this is what I want to be. Do you know what I mean? So like every time I would give a lot of praise to like Akon, like, I don't care whether like he's like top 10 anymore or he's no more. Like, I believe his personality at that time changed my life, So Akon is held in high esteem in my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
Akon, 100%, man. Akon, like, a fun story, man. I actually met Akon when I was young, bro. And I met his DJ, and his DJ is Benny D's. Like, I'm like, hey, man, how'd you make it, bro? How'd you do your thing? And he's like, man, just don't stop, man. Just keep going. Their energy and their vibe, I feel like it's just straight from the heart, bro. No matter how big they are, whatever, they just really care.
Yeah.
And you can hear in his music.
Thing is, like, last night I was watching Real Madrid Dortmund match, and I saw this kid.
Who were they playing? Who were they playing now?
They were playing Real Madrid and Dortmund. Okay.
Oh, Dortmund. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and there was this guy, because I don't really watch football. I only recently started betting with my guys. It's like, let's bet, because it's like, people bet to make a lot of money. I'm like, cool.
Be careful now.
So I'm trying to like sit down there with them. So I'm like, if I'm in the bed, then I might as well like make time to watch the match. So I was watching a football match and I saw this guy called Vinicius Jr. or something like that. And this guy was so like consistent with like chasing and following up, trying to like make goals, right? And he couldn't like score no goals in the first half. But in the second half, he scored like 3 goals. That was like hat trick. And after the match, like Real Madrid was like down 0, and then Dortmund was 2 in the first half. But in the second half, Real Madrid scored 5 goals. So like that's like my energy. Because when I heard you saying that, you know, Akon said don't stop, it's like that's being my energy. It's like I was telling my guys, like, you know what? One thing I've believed in is like, if you really want to make it, if you get into any space and you really want to make a match, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't stop.
How long did it take you to get to your first breakthrough, man? Because you're saying don't stop, but some people take a long time, you know?
I mean, I have to calculate. Like, I'm not so like smart with mathematics, right? But I was from 2008 and I had my first break in 2019.
It's recent,
you know what I mean?
Bro.
Yeah, I had my first break
it's only a few years ago, man. So, you know, you're still
yeah. So it's like, it's a back to back. And if anybody told me I was going to have my break in 2019, I probably would have given up. Honestly, I was like, I would have been like, oh man, this is too hard, man. I can't do this. But it's just me having a lot of passion and just loving what I started doing. And yeah.
Well, same as a pilot, man, because actually, a funny thing, though, like, I actually wanted to be a pilot too, an Air Force jet pilot, F-22, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's you know what time it is, man. Bro, I go to the air show I've got actually an aviation channel, TMC Aviation, bro. I film jets and everything, bro, just filming them. Like, I've got to show you after this, bro.
I need to subscribe to that because, like, I love to watch too, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. The business. So, like, that career also takes a long time and a lot of dedication.
No lie. You know
what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe that's your kind of personality. Like, you go for the highest of the high. Like, to be an artist, bro, that's okay. That's one thing to fall into the passion and the love of it. But to be successful, to put food on the table for not just you, but for your friends, your family, and the friends and the family of the friends and everybody, and make it. You know what I mean? And look at the numbers you've got on the board, man. Like, the altitude, man, you're out of space right now, bro. How does it feel to hit that level, man? Like, what was the feeling like when you broke through in 2019?
I just started to feel blessed. I just started to feel like, oh my God, like, thank you. Because I feel like I've been doing this. At least like it gets the payoff and, you know, I don't get to be ridiculed. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, you've been doing this shit for like way too long, bro. Just quit and get some job. Do you know what I mean? But it's like when that happened, I just felt like, okay. I get to like share my dreams. Like I get to share my music with the world. And that's all I ever wanted. Like all I ever wanted was like the opportunity for people to listen to me. And I don't think that I'm ever mess that up. So I felt really blessed, man. Because I felt like so many people were doing it and were not seeing no light. So when I started to see the light, I was like, thank you, Lord. Like, thank you, Lord. And now I'm about to go non-stop. And if there was another type of breakthrough, I'm going to get that too. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Like Travis Scott says, you know, there's more at stake when you're in your prime, you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So, you know,
yes, sir.
Reigns true. But I want to touch on what you said, man. You said, like, I'm not going to mess this up.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, the more you get, more money, more problems, as Biggie said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just the money, but it's the fame. It's the person, because we're all humans. At the end of the day, we all live, we all pass, man. You know what I'm saying?
100.
And, you know what I mean? So how do you, like, have you got any strategies, man? Because you're already there, bro. You've already passed, you've already got your pilot's license, man.
Yeah.
You got your jets, you got your airport. How do you make sure that you don't ask for either too much or fly in the no-fly zones, bro? You know what I mean? How do you make sure you stay the course, bro?
I believe that I believe the only secret would be like making time for it. You know, if this is what is feeding you, make time for it. Like treat it as like, it's like if I had a president in my house and my house help or housemate would have to like always, sometimes you realize that if you have a special guest in your house, your mom would take over serving. You know, it's like it's not just the housemaid anymore. It's like, oh no, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of this and clean the plates. It's like, have time for this. It's like, this is your God. This is what is giving you life right now. So it's like, give it all of your time, until it says, man, it's time for you to retire. If you haven't had that, give it all of your time. That's how I do it. Like, I just literally woke up. If I get up now, you see that I'm just in my pants, bro. I'm just in my boxer pants. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's the energy. Yeah. It's like, I just woke up and I was like, shit. And I'm just like, clean my face. And I'm like, I'm sitting, like, it's like any point in time, I don't ever say it's too late for this. I don't ever say I'm too tired for this. I go out and I chill, and this is my studio. And once I have an inspiration, and I get to my house, it doesn't matter like whether my voice is like cracked or shit. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna like lay down. I made like my breakthrough record was made when I had like a serious cold. I was fucking battling cold. I wouldn't be able to sing. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you have a cold and you know that you can't perform. But it's like, that is when I say I'm gonna make this record. That's how I made my breakthrough record.
Because you're saying you had something in your mind, like you had something to express, but the cold wouldn't let the cold stop you.
I'm like, I'll have this blessing and I'm gonna sit here and say, have the blessing. That makes me super special. So that means that even in the midst of cold, or even like with whatever setback that
tired,
maybe there,
complications,
it still stands out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It still fucking stands out. So I recently discovered that, bro, before I was thinking, when I made that record, when I made it, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to make it just so I don't lose the vibe. And later I'm going to record it again. But I realized that I don't normally like to do that. So I'm like, I'm going to keep it like that. That is how it came.
You talk about sugarcane?
Do you know what I'm trying to say? No, I'm talking about any record that, like, for example, the third record.
Bro, I've been listening to your tunes, bro. Like, they're all there. Like, and some of them go bigger than others, and that's just like the way plants grow.
My point is, like, you are blessed, and so whatever you do, even if it's cold, even if you had a cold, or even if you had a surgery, whatever you get to do stands out. End of story. So it's like, I will always do it. I don't get to like give no excuses. Do you know what I mean? That's just my formula.
What would an excuse be? Now you've got your notoriety, your Camidoh, you got your money up now, you got whatever you got going on. What are the excuses that you could define that you would not consider following your blessing?
For example, hey man, I just have a family issue and, so I need some time for myself. Or, hey man, I just had a baby and my wife just had a baby, or my girl just had a baby and, I have to take some time off. Or, hey man, I have a cold and my voice is not particularly like sounding the way I want it to sound. So I'm going to have to take some time off. Or, hey man, I'm so tired. I had a really like long week and, I'm not like, give me some time to be like, don't do none of that, bro.
Okay. Have you got a family though?
I have a family, but I don't have kids. I don't have like.
Hold on a second, bro. I'm gonna check you, man. I'm a dad.
I don't have no kids, right?
Just wait, brother. Just wait.
I recently just lost like a relationship, but my point is this: like, I know whom I am, and I know that even when it gets to that, still, I'm gonna make it work. That's what I'm feeling.
It sounds like you're very hardworking, you know what I mean? And you don't let up for anything. But bro, let me tell you, man, when you have children, bro, this is a different story, my G. My young G, you know what I'm saying? My young G on the come on, man, doing this thing. Straight up, bro. The children, bro, it's another echelon. So yeah, man, watch out for that. You know what I mean? But apart from that, bro, I love the hustle, man. You know what I mean? This is amazing because this platform, we're going to show a lot of artists. Doesn't matter. You got the cold. You're tired, you're in a bad mood. Once you got the blessing, come on.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
That's amazing, man. So yeah, man, you've had some good success, but you also do a lot of collaborations, bro. Are you like an artist that if you feel like you need to collaborate, you just let it go? Do you think like, well, is this going to be good for me if I associate with this person or that person? Or you just go, I like this artist, I want to work with them?
Yeah. Yeah, if I like the artist, if I like the artist and I think they like me, like it mostly depends on like my experience with the artist. Like I've had collaborations in the past that I regretted. Like I just felt like this was nowhere close to like a collaboration. This was like some fucking like problematic shit. Like like it comes across as like you're bothering the person and like I need, I feel like collaborations, this is how I regard collaborations. I see it as being in a relationship, bro. If the girl is not trying to be in a relationship, how are you forcing her? That would be like abuse.
Damn.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? It was like, for me, I'll only be in a relationship or I'll only love someone who wants to be with me. So when we have a baby, it's like what both of us are like, we love this thing that we created. So it's like, I don't have to force you. Can you please stay home? Like, she needs you. Where are you? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't believe in that. I feel like genuinely, by default, you should want to be there for the kid. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
all right,
like,
so let me ask you this then. Let's say you think the artist is talented and they vibe with you and you vibe with them, but for some reason you realize they're not as hardworking as you and they can't make a studio session. They might skip another one and they might not finish the verse right. Is that important to you as well?
Yeah, I can just turn it all down. Like I can just turn it off. I tell you when you're ready, come, you know, like I'm like that. I just hate unserious. Like I don't like to work with unserious artists. Like I've got records that I've got records that are actually like banging, but I feel like these people are not ready. Like this person, nah, bro. He's not ready or he or she is just like sluggish to like the work and everything. I'll just let it be. I mean, like I've never really had success coming to me. Always had to chase and make it work. So if you're one that just wants to like sit around and like act like that, you know, I don't think I gel with.
So Central C said 15% is the music and 85% is the work, the
100.
marketing,
100.
Talk to me about that, man, because like it seems like these artists that you've done songs with, it might be a banger, but you're saying that they're not in the space to put the work in. Like, what kind of work are we talking about?
Yeah. So basically, for example, I'll start my day, do everything I have to do, but it's like times in between, I wanna make sure on my WhatsApp status, like what is there. What am I marketing at this particular time? Before I go to bed, I'm on my IG story. I put my record and I put the link. It's like at any given time, my Snapchat may be fucking boring because it's like you feel like it's just my music. That is why I am here. I'm not here to talk about like nothing that does not benefit me. I'm here for the music. So it's like at any given time, somebody searching up my stuff or going on my social media should know that, this man is currently promoting this record. Do you understand? Like, this is what I'm about. So I want to see you be about it. But if it's like I check your Snapchat and it's just you partying and it has nothing to do with the music that you're currently promoting. Your Snapchat is like you playing with girls or some shit like that. That does not connect back to the music. I feel like you are a waste of time. Like, I want to, like, for me, before I would sleep, I will make sure that all my platforms have my music there. Like currently, you know, because it expires after 24 hours. So I will always make sure that I have fresh products or fresh like content there with the link.
So it's like how you said a president. President needs to know what to say when they do a speech, and they're doing a lot of speeches. They can't go to Minnesota and say, "What's up, Los Angeles?" and get the city wrong.
Right.
You're a performer. You go and perform. You hopefully come to Melbourne one day. Yeah. You're gonna know it's Melbourne. It's Melbourne City, and give it up, but bro. Like that's huge, man. Like that's such a breath of fresh air, man. Because a lot of artists, I feel like, are very entitled. Because we're artists, bro. Like we do feel a lot, but at the end of the day, bro, it's a job. Everyone on this earth has a job. Do you feel me?
Yes, sir.
And we're blessed to have a job that has a bit of flexibility, man.
Yeah.
But hey, man, big ups to you for like, letting us know about that. Because you're there, putting the link, still with your level, bro. You're putting the links. You're doing the thing. Yeah. Do you enjoy the process, bro? Do you enjoy the process of?
I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
Damn.
I love it, man. Yeah.
Well, how do you deal? Like, sometimes do you ever deal with pressures, bro? Like, sometimes it might be pressure, man. You know what I mean? You might have that relationship that's not going so well, or you might have, your friend that needs some help, or family. When you have, how do you deal with the pressure, man? How do you unwind, man? Sometimes, or how do you take a break? Do you take breaks?
I recently, on the weekend, I put in my group chat, like with my team, I was like, I'm going to take a 2 weeks break, but here I am, bro. can't take no breaks, bro. Like, and I have a video shoot just now. So it's like right after the interview, I'm just gonna, do a quick shower and jump in the car and just run to the set, like, and shoot. I don't think that is possible for me. Every time I've set, that I'm gonna go on breaks, and I don't think it works out for me. Like I've dealt with a lot of pressure and a lot of like depression with regards to things that I love that don't work out the way I want them to work out. And it takes a toll on me. But at the end of the day, I feel like I just take like an hour or two to like cry my tears and just wipe my tears and get back, or just like say it all out loud to like my therapist. And then she's like, okay, you need to do this assignment. And I find myself not even doing assignment and just back on the job again, so it's like, I die with this shit, bro. Like I don't think that I have time for breaks, because like there's so much to do in this business, and to really and truly get to the top. I'm going to say this, like the other day I was arguing with one of my guys, and he said to me, there's no other person going to hit the mark that Michael Jackson hit. And I'm like, stop saying bullshit, because...
What did it say there? Oh, you got a call coming in.
You hear me?
That's right. Yeah, I can see you, bro, but just...
I thought I put it on like do not disturb. I put my phone on do not disturb. I don't know why.
That's all good. Is this to me what I should do, man? We can pause this one time.
Let's count, man. Let's count.
Do you have enough space on your phone? Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it's working now.
It's working,
yeah, it's cool. And so you say Michael Jackson? Yeah. Like people saying like Michael Jackson.
And I was like, the thing is, look, man, every legend has their run. Michael Jackson has done his run, and things are not the same as in Michael Jackson era. Don't act like no one can do something as great or even more than Michael Jackson. If you say that, then there's no point in nobody doing what they're doing, because it's like, and I'm not trying to say that it's a battle. It's not a battle. It's not a competition. But it's like, open it up for people to be great as well. But don't set the standard and be like, oh, that's it. It ends there. No one else can be greater than Michael Jackson. That is like, I feel like that's
it's like imagine after Jesus walked. It's like, let's just give up.
Yeah.
He's too good.
But
it's inspiration.
Yeah, it's inspiration. So for me, it's always like, I believe that hard work and dedication would now open new doors, unlock new boxes of legendary status. So for me, it's just like, this is it. Like until I die, until I'm no more, God forbid, I'm gonna be giving this 100 all the time.
That's powerful, man. That's real powerful, man. Yeah, man. I feel you, man. It's a blessing for real, and the ability. Sometimes do you feel like when you're performing or when you're recording, it's like a break. As you said, you speak to your therapist, you speak to the people, and they speak back to you. It's almost like it's a natural thing. So like, I guess that you answered that question, bro. Like that is your break,
Yeah.
And while you're still young, you got to go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like 2024, bro, like I can't lie, even with what I'm doing, I've had so many opportunities that sometimes it's an evolving space, man, with AI, with technology, with the social media. Who knows what's next, man?
Yeah.
Like, how do you how do you overcome these challenges, man? Like how do you find the energy for that, bro? Like, where do you like draw inspiration from, man? Like, do you look at other artists? Do you feel like I've got to compete, or I owe the fans? Where do you get that energy from, man, to take that next flight?
It's just a hunger to just make something awesome. I don't think I let the competition get to my mind so much. It's just a hunger, bro. It's just like the quest to like make something really legendary. So it's like I'm always in my space trying to like tap into my inspirations and make something really awesome. 2024, it's been a lot of like setbacks, but I'm still here.
Like what kind of setbacks you talking about?
I mean, it's like a lot of things I can't speak on, because like I would just let this like pretty much private. But the thing is, I've had like, for example, I wanted to put out my album this year. Like I began the year, I was like, my birthday is the 21st of January. And so it's like, it's the beginning of the year, literally. And I was
Are you on the cusp? Are you on the cusp, on the zodiac cusp?
Not really, I'm not really like onto that. But the thing is...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I celebrated my birthday. I was in the hospital because I was like, my body was really tired and I was hospitalized. And right after I got discharged, the next morning, I went to the mountains. I went to a studio on the mountains. I was starting a camp. for my album. So I did like a 2 weeks camp with like a bunch of creatives, finished the album. Like, you know, I got the songs and I said I was going to drop my album this year. And then boom, like I had so many setbacks and I only got to release a single. And I'm like, whoa, from like an album of like 17 or like 12 songs to like a single. God damn. Well, it's like, it happens.
Why is that, bro? Like, I want to know why. Like, is it label related? Is it like manager? What is it?
Like I said, it's like a lot of things I wouldn't be able to speak on because like I feel like talking about these things even like get me like
get you into some.
But at the end of the day, I just told myself like, you know, it's meant to be there to like challenge like my greatness. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to happen. Like it's meant to actually be there. Like these things are meant to be there. Like just last time, my friend was like talking about how so much was falling apart. And all I said to her was like, look, man, you are on a beautiful path, you know, and you have a beautiful job. And that's why these setbacks are meant to be there to challenge you. Like they're meant to, like, it's because you're on a great path. And I made a record just like 2 days ago and it says, and I said in there, it's like, if it's getting difficult, it means you're going to win. That's why it's getting difficult. So for me, I only just saw it like, okay,
that's a shit, bro.
Okay. Like from January, I made this album and then we're in November, we're almost in November and you are telling me that this album is like more or less not coming out. Don't worry, I'm gonna make another one and I'm never stopping, you know? So it's like every year I work on an album and it never gets out. Every fucking year I work on an album and it's like, it's either the situation around this, like, nah, we can't put out an album right now. We need to like, you know, still wet the grounds a little bit, you know, so let's do an EP or let's do this. Like, yeah, I work on an album, but it doesn't come out. But I'm not even complaining. Not even.
I mean, yeah. And you can always play that for the guys, for the girls, and the private parties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you ever do that? Do you ever play those unreleased ones?
Yeah, once in a while.
Or does it make you sad like that?
Once in a while in a car, I was just like, if I have like some new faces or like new people in a car, I was just like, you know, I'm put you guys on like what I worked on this year. I'll put them on. It's like, oh, this is nice. Drop the shit. Drop it. I'm like, yeah, it's not that easy, man. So it's like the music is beautiful, but the music business becomes more shitty and shittier every time. But you have to really like be above it. Like you really have to like just write about that. Like how do you call this shit? Like turbulence.
The wave. Yeah. You have to get above the turbulence.
Yes,
yeah, bro.
You know
you got to kind of get above it or below.
Or below. Right? It's like you have to maneuver.
But why would you be below?
Like,
you want to be upper, right? Yeah.
Always. You know what I'm saying? So it's like keeping your mind strong and just keep going. Like, that's me. I wouldn't even like let anything get to me. I was like, I'm ever ready, bro.
Just like a pilot, man. You're getting conditioned, man. You're having to hold the G forces. G's are all in there, man. And sick. One day you're gonna.
It's sick because I use that example. I told my friend, I was like, look, man, the plane engine is made to like withstand any type of like trauma, any type of like storm.
What?
Like it's because when you're testing the planes to put like
electromagnetic forces,
snow, water, heat,
electricity,
and it stands it all. And that's when it said, yo, it's the test, like, you know. So that's whom I see myself to be. I have to be able to like withstand it all. So I even feel like the whole purpose of like dreaming to become a pilot and the implications of being a pilot and a plane engine and all that is coming together to even like make me stronger. It's like the mentality is like knowing that you have to be a plane engine to know that, bro, no matter what, you have to be able to get through and land safely. Yeah, that makes you a top boy. That's why I call myself a top boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Word up, man. Shout out Camidoh in the building, man. You did your thing today, bro. Appreciate you coming out, man.
I love, bro.
Blessing the channel, man. Blessing the people, man, with all this top knowledge, man. Yeah. Before you go, man, I want to say a couple of things, man. I want to ask you one question. First of all, what's your favorite plane, jet, aircraft?
I don't like people talk about it. I tell you something. So because I'm not there, because I'm not there, I don't even like waste my time trying to.
Okay. I'll give you A or B. I'll give you A or B.
Tell me.
USA Air Force jets or the Russian jets?
You know what? Actually, this is what we should do. We should do a part 2 of this interview. So like, I'm gonna go back and do a research. Like, I'll go back and do a research, and probably in a month's time, I'll jump back in and like, you know, and you can ask me these questions, and I'm sure I'll be able to have like, I'll actually be able to have a favorite and tell you all about it. Like, how about that?
I'm gonna send you two planes, and you're set from there, bro.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, you got NLF just dropped, bro. Wild tune, man. Wild tune, man. What a hit, what a banger, bro.
Thank you very much.
Everyone go check that one out. NLF. We'll make sure we'll push some people over there, man, as much as we can. You know, we'll try to do our thing. You know.
And just 1 second, I just want to say, like, NLF, the remix is out, and I made the remix, and I shot the video myself, and I directed the video myself. And the remix, I've got like about 5 Ghanaian, like good, very dope Ghanaian artists on there, and I had 1 OG on there. Like the OG, I was just trying to like sample his voice because he has like this amazing voice and some specialty to his voice, you know, that he always used to like touch up records, and sampled him. And I called him, I was like, yo, I'm trying to like sample your voice, Baba. He said to me, nah, fuck with you. I'll pull up to the studio and I'll do it. So he came to the studio and all he did was ad-libs, you know, and that's all I needed from him. And he did that. He was humble enough to say, this is what you need. I'm going to do just that, you know. So this record, this remix really and truly means a lot to me. I want you guys to go check it out and check out the video and tell me how I did, man. And yeah, have a good time.
I love your videos are all on another level, bro.
Thank you.
Like I was gonna talk about the videos and everything, bro. But just everyone watching right now, man, you got to just see it for yourself. I can't even explain it. Even though I do music videos myself, it's nice. It's the quality is just. It's like it's futuristic, man. It's like the lighting, the lens, the style. I can see it on my screen right now, bro. Up here, man. I'm watching like, whoa.
Thank you.
Beautiful, man. Hey, if you talk to Kelvin Boy, send him my apologies, man.
Cool.
Because
what did you do?
A few years ago, man, it ain't that deep, bro. But it was like my life was not that good. Yeah. We were doing a music video, and I wasn't in the right place, and everything was chaotic. And I tried my best, bro. And yeah, man, I just want to say, like, shout out to Kelvin Boy, man.
He's my boy, man. He's
music,
my boy.
Man.
It's my guy. So I'm just gonna tell him, and I'm sure he's really and truly not like even holding that shit against you, like honestly. So yeah,
it's just a waste. You know, it's a waste. You know, sometimes you like, and then shit.
Yeah. Nah, man, just let it be, bro. Like, just let the universe do its thing. And I believe once you have love in your heart, bro, everything works out, man. Honestly.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Hey, man, big up to you, bro. Yeah, man. It's been a really good time to hang out and talk. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It's a blessing, man, to have you here, man. And yeah, part 2. It's Camidoh in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
It's TMC. It's Tim McCartney here, man. Just kicking back with a legendary artist, man. Big inspirations.
Love.
NLF remix is out now. Turn up, stream it, download,
yes,
do your thing.
Let's go. Peace, man.